guys, my name is Kat. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. Thank you for being here, and I appreciate you so much. Today has been a good day. Pretty much all I've done today is get my son ready and sent off to school and played with my makeup, and it's been a good day. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to make a first impressions / review / tutorial. I don't know. I'm not really quite sure how I'm gonna title this, because this video is gonna kind of encompass a lot of things. But anyways, the basis of it is the Saint and Sinner palette by Kat Von D Beauty. I finally have one. I finally got one. I actually didn't think I was going to be able to get my hands on one of these. It's by far the palette that I wanted more than any other one I've ever wanted ever in my life. And it's definitely, I think, fairly priced for how many colors are in it, how big the pans of color are in it, the variety in colors and mattes and shimmers, and just I do think it's a good price for the amount of shadows you're getting and the quality of the shadows. It's not overpriced at all, but it is $62, and I just can't really afford to go buy high-end palettes right now. But one of my best friends ever, his name is Dustin. I have known him since I was 12 years old, and we're still really good friends, and our kids are friends, and it's awesome. But he saw me sharing stuff about this on Facebook and going on about how badly I wanted it, and didn't bother to tell me that he ordered it for me, but he ordered it for me and had it delivered to my house. And I opened my door one day to this package and opened it up, and I saw his name on the invoice, and I literally started shaking. I wanted it so bad, and I was so happy, and I could not believe that he did that for me, and I'm just so thankful. I had to give him a shout out in this video, so thank you so much, Dustin. I could not, I couldn't explain to you how much this means to me if I tried. I know it seems silly because it's just makeup, and it's a material thing, and it's, you know, something that involves vanity, but it's so much more than that to me. It's creativity and hobby and confidence and art, and just, and it's so good, and it's so pretty, and I'm just so excited to have it. So thank you very much. But anyways, enough of being sappy. It is currently out of stock. I'm not sure how fast it went out of stock, honestly. I looked at the website the day that it launched and came to terms with the idea that I wasn't gonna have one, and then didn't keep checking back, so I'm not sure how long it lasted before it did sell out, or how many copies of it have been sold already, but I know that it's out right now. However, they are going to be restocking it. I'm gonna try to find the day that they're restocking it somewhere on the internet, but I couldn't find it on Kat Von D Beauty's website. There's an option you can click to say, email me when it's back in stock, basically, so I don't know if they even know when it will be restocking, but it will be. So if you want one and you haven't had the chance to get one yet, keep watching their website. Check their website every day. Go there, do the little email me when it's back in stock thing, and get it. When it comes back, get it. Like, spoiler alert, I like it. But anyways, so yeah, this is what we're talking about today, and I think what I'm gonna do is, I think I'm gonna start, I guess, a series. It's not really, maybe it's gonna be a series on my channel, I'm not positive, but I think what I want to do is, when I review palettes, or when I do a first impression of them, like, I want to really demonstrate what it can do. Excuse me, I have an itch. But I really want to demonstrate what it can do to you guys, like, as much as I possibly can. I don't want these videos to end up being like an hour long, but I do want them to be really informative. Like, I want it to be entertaining, but I also want you to be able to see what I'm doing and understand what I'm doing and why I'm saying things, and just see for yourself so that you can trust my opinion. And I don't know. I really want to make my review videos, like, count all the way, if that makes sense. I don't know. But anyways, the point I'm trying to make is, I think how I'm gonna start doing these, I think what I want to do is do like a 2 looks, 1 palette type of deal. I think that's how I want to structure palette reviews on my channel. So anyway, let me know if you guys like that idea. I have a couple other palettes I might do that with. Some that are coming out that I would like to get and do that with. So that's kind of what I'm thinking about doing. Maybe? I don't know. This has been the longest intro ever, and I'm just rambling, and I'm gonna have to sort through this when I'm editing, and I'm gonna hate myself. But, oh well. But anyway, so yeah, today I obviously recorded this look. This will be the first of the 2 looks, and tomorrow I will record a second look that I'll put in with this video. So yeah, if you want to see this look and another look and my overall thoughts and opinions on the Saint and Sinner palette by Kat Von D Beauty, then keep watching. Thanks, guys. Alright guys, so we are just going to dive right in here and get talking about this awesome palette. So this is the Unicarton. All this beautiful hand-drawn artwork of what the actual palette inside looks like is on the front of the Unicarton, as well as the layout and placement of the colors within the palette with their names. So we're going to go ahead and open this up. So this is the palette. Like I said, it looks just like what's on the front of the box, except it's all pretty 3D. And then on the back, again, is the layout of all of the shade names. And when you open it up, oh my Lanta, this is the center side. Sorry if the mirror is like reflecting anything weird. You can probably see out into my backyard from the window behind my camera. And then there's the Saint side. So we have the Saint side over here and the Sinner side over here, and these 2 big, beautiful mirrors. Yeah, so I am going to go in and try to come up with my first look. I don't really know what I'm doing yet. I don't have any looks like pre-planned. I'm going to go in with this cream color from the Saint side called Amen. I'm just going to put that all over my lid to kind of set and soften. My primer, my base. Stop that from like creasing. And I think that putting a shade down like this first just helps everything that you put on top of it afterward blend a lot easier. Take this yellowy, like mustardy kind of brown shade called Murder. I'm going to stick that in my crease, and I'm just going to use this crease brush. This is by Moda brushes. You can buy these at Walmart. This is the BMX 430 crease brush. But any like fluffy, like dome-shaped brush would work. I actually just started using these brushes and I love them. This brush specifically, this crease brush, is amazing, so I definitely recommend these. There is a little bit of kick up with quite a few of these shadows I've seen from swatching them, and I'm seeing that also with the brush so far. If you don't know what that is, kick up is like the excess powder kind of that tends to, I guess, just show up and sit on top of the pans once you dip into them a little bit. Real quickly, I'm going to take this little, I'm not sure the name of this brush. This is actually the little eyeshadow brush that was in one of these palettes. It was in the paint box, the Tartist paint box from the holiday collection. I've been using it as a blending brush and I'm loving how it blends, but anyways, Kick Up, yeah, so like I said, that is the little bit of like powdery stuff that tends to show up in the pans when you dip into them, and I know some people hate that, but it honestly, it doesn't really bother me. I'm not noticing any fallout with this shade so far, at least, so that's awesome. It's blending out pretty nicely on the edge too. I know that I personally would rather have a shadow that has a little bit of kick up or even a little bit of fallout, but also gives you a lot of payoff and pigment and is easy to blend than I would to have a shadow that's like really, really hard and hard pressed, that has no fallout or no kick up, and then, you know, maybe either doesn't have as much payoff or isn't quite as easy to blend. I'm going to go in next with this orangey shade from the center side. It's called Devil. I'm going to put that, oh my gosh, okay, so just from holding the palette up like this and my finger resting on that blue shade called Ministry, look at how much color is on my finger. That's just from touching it. That's really exciting. Yeah, that was not even like swatching and pressing into it. That was literally like just touching it. So anyway, that's very exciting. Yeah, I'm going to take the same crease brush and dip into Devil. And just going to pop that in my crease. Basically in the same place that I did Martyr, but I'm going to try to concentrate it a little bit lower. So I like this a lot. It's not covering up Martyr, but it's blending into it. It's kind of just warming it up, which I'm really enjoying. I kind of think I'm going to do a halo eye. Originally I was thinking I was going to do a half cut crease, but I've been doing that a lot lately. I kind of want to change it up. So I think what I'm going to do is go back in with a little bit of Martyr and just kind of pop a little bit of that on my inner corners. Still going to use this crease brush because it's giving me pretty good payoff for where I want this stuff to go. And then I'm going to pop a little bit of that into the outer corner as well. And kind of stippling it just to focus it where I want it. Okay, and then I'm going to go back in with Devil and do the same exact thing. Put it right on top of that in the inner and outer corners. And just kind of re-blend that up into the crease a little bit. I've really been wanting to use this shade on the center side right here called Revelation. It's this brown color like a medium dark brown with some gold flecks. It's really pretty. I think I'm gonna switch to this like dense, my hand is filthy now with eyeshadow, this dense rounded, I call it a packing brush, I honestly don't know what it's called, but it's by Glam & Beauty. It is just from Walmart. It was like in with a $5 pack of brushes. I use brushes from that pack in a lot of my videos. So I'm going to take that shade Revelation and put it on the outer corner. So it shows up a lot darker on the eye than I thought it would, but I'm looking at my eye and I'm looking in the mirror at my eye and then looking at the shade in the pan. And I guess it really isn't any darker than it looks in the pan. I just, for whatever reason, like the glitter in it made me perceive it to be a little bit lighter, I think. I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to keep it super, super low in the crease. And I'm going to blend that in the crease. So, to my surprise, from afar even, in the mirror, I can see that I actually am getting a little bit of that glitter payoff. Okay, I lied. When you go to blend it out, the glitter kind of goes away, which is kind of a bummer, but it's not the end of the world. Let me see. I'm not going to keep this because I'm going to put another shade on top, but if I pack it on with my finger, yeah, I seem to get more of the glitter that way. So that's something to note. Not a deal breaker for me. I really, really, really love how nicely these blend together. Like, I'm using a lot of colors in the same color family because I want a really, like, smoked out, like, almost grungy looking gradient fall time thing going on here. So that's exactly what I'm getting. Everything is blending together so nicely. I'm really happy with it. Next, I'm going to go in with this really, really dark brown shade from the Saint side. It's called Crucifix. And I'm going to use that same brush and just focus it on the outer and inner corners. And then blend around the edges of that. Oh, that's pretty. I like it a lot. Okay, so this mess on the outside of my eyes is driving me nuts, so I'm going to clean that up. I'm going to take some concealer. This is just the Glamouflage concealer by Hard Candy. I'm just going to put a little bit on the back of my hand. I actually did not need that much at all. I'm just going to take this little flat brush. Honestly, this is not a makeup brush. This is a paintbrush. Yeah, there's nothing on it about like whether this is synthetic or this is like a really cheap little just flat paintbrush that I have because I paint and I need to buy more makeup brushes, and I've just been using some of my small paintbrushes for some of my detail work. So yeah, anyways, I'm just going to take this and put it right in the center up to just below the crease. Keep it kind of concentrated in the middle. And I'm going to take my finger and tap it down to help dry it and kind of blend it out on the edges just a little bit. I'm not worried about it being super blended right now because I will blend it with shadow when I'm done. Can you guys even see what I'm doing? There, that's probably better. I'm sorry. So yeah, there's my base for my middle color. And then I think I'm gonna use, I think I'm gonna use the little, like, packing brush that I used before, but there's still so much dark shadow in it, so I need to clean it really quick. This is why I said I need more brushes. If you're looking for an affordable brush cleaner, I'm still on the hunt for like a solution to kind of swish them around in, but I've been using this daily brush cleaner by e.l.f. This is $2 and it's like a sanitizing cleaner, so that's really good if you're doing other people's makeup. You obviously want clean sanitary brushes if you're not using new ones. So there's an affordable one. It smells, I mean, it definitely has a really, really strong smell to it, but I think it smells really good. I think it smells clean. I think it smells like a combination between like a cleaning product and a perfume, if that makes any sense at all. But I think it smells good. Like I said, it's strong, but it's like a strong, pleasant odor. I like it. And you know, you just saw how much stuff is on my brush, and now it's clean. Just because I went shh and then wiped it off on a wipe. So there's that. Also, the lighting keeps changing because clouds. I'm sitting in front of a window. I always record in front of a window in my bedroom because I don't currently have actual lighting, if you guys didn't know that. So if the lighting changes 500 times in this video, I'm really sorry. It's getting really dark in my room right now. So hopefully you can see me well enough. But anyways, I'm going to take this dense little packing brush, like I said, and I'm going to dip into this shimmery shade on the Saint side. It's called Chalice. It is this like kind of a champagne golden. It's not like bright gold, but it's not tan, and it's almost like a gray undertoned gold, if that makes any sense. It's really pretty. Okay, I'll show you. There's like this shade here on the center side is called Relic, and that's a really pigmented yellow gold. And then Chalice is the one I'm going to use. It's over here. So this is Relic, and then this is Chalice. Oh my gosh, they're ridiculously pretty and pigmented and shiny, and I love them. But you can see the difference there. Relic is definitely like, I mean, it's yellow, but it's like gold. It's yellow gold because of how metallic it is, and it's super pretty. And then Chalice is like a bronzy gold. It's really, really pretty. I love both of them. I'm going to take that dense little packing brush. I'm going to spray it with some setting spray. I'm going to use the Spray Set Go makeup Spray Set Go makeup setting spray. It's by Project Beauty. I've actually been using this a lot lately and really liking it, especially for wetting a brush for shimmer shades. So I just spray that a couple times, and then I'm going to dip into Chalice and just put that right there in the center of my eyeball. It's a really, really pretty color. I feel like that's a very different, unique color. Like, I have not, I mean, I'm sure that a color similar to this exists and there's dupes for it, but this definitely is not like one of those shimmer colors you see in every single palette. I feel like you could wear this with like a blue toned black and gray kind of smoky eye, or you could do it like this with a more warm toned brown kind of smoky eye. I really, really like it. I'm not even going to spray my brush again for the other eye. Oh, it's going on so nicely. I cannot believe how well this is applying. It's not chunky at all. A lot of times when I use a brush, a damp brush or a wet brush with setting spray to apply a shimmer, it's almost like it makes the shadow clump up on my eyelids, and this is not doing that at all. Let me bring you down here so you can see me a little bit better as I look at myself in the mirror. Like, no. Can you guys see that at all? Can you see how smooth it is? Oh, it's so nice. Oh my god, I'm obsessed with this. And then I'm gonna dry off that brush and use it again. I'm gonna go back and do Crucifix and just right on the edges tap a little bit more of that on. Take that blending brush again and just very, very lightly and softly blend those together. And I feel like, oh, I'm not losing any of that shimmer. And a lot of times when I do this step and try to like blend my shimmer with a matte color, I feel like the whole thing ends up losing its shine, I guess. And that's not happening here at all. I'm very, very happy with this so far. Oh my gosh. It's sickening. In a good way. Yes. Okay, I want to bring a little bit of warmth back into this. I'm going to go ahead and go back to that Moda crease brush and dip back into Double and just put a little bit more of that in the crease. Yes, honey. And then I'm going to go back into Amen and just put that up under my brow bone. And just blend that into the top of these transition / crease colors. And there's that. I'm going to go ahead and do my face makeup and my liner and mascara and all that, and then I will be back to finish my under eye and finish this look. Okay guys, so I went ahead and did the rest of my makeup. I know I really need lashes. I'm actually out of lashes, and it makes me sad, but I'm going to the store tomorrow, so maybe I'll buy some if I can. We'll see. But anyways, if you're curious about anything else that I have on my face, I'm gonna post pictures of this look on Instagram, and I will list every product that I used in this whole entire look for my whole face there on Instagram in the caption. So make sure you follow me on all of my other social medias if you haven't already. Of course, I always have those linked down below in the description. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and finish this look off. I am first going to go back in with Martyr, that mustardy color, and I'm just going to use a little angled brush that again is by Glam & Beauty from Walmart. I'm just going to take that under my liner, and I'm going to go under the whole entire lash line, and then drag it back lightly under my wing as well. which, girl, use some large and in charge wings today, but I am living for them. Go back in with that Tarte brush that I've been using to blend and soften the edge of that and really blend it out under the wing. I feel like sometimes I hold my brushes like this and I feel like such a barbarian. Like, I don't know why I do that sometimes. But anyways, I'm then going to go in with Devil, that orange color. Pop that right under there as well. And then, of course, blend that out as well. And I think I'm actually going to stop there. I was thinking about going in with Revelation 2, but I really like that brings in some of the warmth that I have, like, up in my crease. It kind of is tied in down here. I'm living for it. Okay, so I'm going to go back in and darken up my liner again, just because I got some shadow on it. So I'm going to go over that and darken it up and throw some mascara on my bottom lashes and some highlight in my inner corner, and I will be right back. Alright guys, this is the final look, all complete, and I'm really happy with it. So my final thoughts for today, because I am going to record another look with this palette tomorrow and try to do a more colorful look, and I have lipstick on my teeth. Cool. I am ridiculously impressed with and in love with this palette. I'm sorry, I keep looking at this stuff in the mirror as I'm talking to you so I can figure out what all I want to talk about. First of all, I have never in my life owned eyeshadows that blend this seamlessly, ever. The shimmer shade that I have in the middle of my lid, oh my gosh, like the way that it's performing for me right now is killer. Granted, I used a setting spray with it. I didn't try it without using a setting spray and a wet brush. I'll have to do that and let you guys know how it performs that way. But I used a wet brush with a setting spray because that's how I always use shimmer eyeshadows if I'm putting them on my lid. And just doing it the same way, the way that it compares to the rest of the ones I've used the same way, like it is so much better. It applied so much easier. Oh, the way that it's blended so seamlessly with like these matte shades on the inner and outer corner and into the crease. I can't deal with how good it is. And it's not creasing. It's not moving a lot of times because I have hooded eyes. You guys can see if I look straight on and don't raise my eyebrows at all, you see how, especially because I usually do a thicker line of eyeliner, like you can't see my lid shade at all, really. It's all in the crease. A lot of times the shimmer shade, just by the time I'm done doing the rest of my makeup, will have transferred up into the crease, and this is not there. It's not any higher. I put it up to the crease, but it hasn't gone past that. It hasn't gone into it. It hasn't gone above it. It's not smearing. The shimmer is just as shimmery as it was when I first put it on. A lot of times, for whatever reason, when I use a wet brush and a setting spray with shimmer eyeshadows, the ones that I have personally tried at least, it gets kind of crumbly, or I don't know, it doesn't apply as smoothly. A lot of times it cracks, and it almost is like it dulls or it mattifies a little bit within an hour or so. And I've been sitting here spending about that much time doing the rest of my makeup. Well, not quite. Plus I was watching YouTube videos while I did it and going slowly. But anyway, by the time I'm done doing like my face, my lips, my liner, everything else, I promise you that I've never had another shimmer still look as nice as this does. And just the way it blends with the mattes. I'm done. I keep rambling and talking in circles and repeating myself because I'm just so incredibly happy with how this palette has performed so far. I couldn't ask for a better quality shimmer eyeshadow. I couldn't ask for better mattes. Like, I am shook. I'm truly shook. Is that the first time I'm using this word on my channel? Maybe. That's how shook I am. I'm so happy. I cannot wait to come back tomorrow and fresh face, start over and get inspired and hopefully do a more colorful look with some of those bright, pretty colors on the thinner side and do a more out there fun thing to show you how versatile the palette is. But yeah, my very first impression of it is that it's amazing. It's the bomb. It's great. I love it. I'm so happy. I can't wait to go take a bunch of pictures of this makeup look and write about how much I love this palette on Instagram. So, yeah, if you want to see the colorful look I make tomorrow and what my like final thoughts are on the palette, keep watching. Thanks. Oh my god. It's too early for this. Why am I filming in the morning? You know you're a mom when in the morning you're drinking apple juice out of a poop emoji cup. Okay, guys. So, I have to wake the heck up. And right now we're going to film the second part of this video, the second tutorial I'm going to do with Saint Center palette. It's the 1st of October today, and it's like chilly, and I get to wear a hoodie. Like, I don't know if you can see, but representing my penguins. What up? Stanley Cup, 2 years in a row. Woo woo. Anyway, I'm sorry. Yeah, so it's fall now, officially. I'm excited. I've been pretending that it's been fall for the last month. I'm one of those people. So now you guys know a little bit more about me. But anyway, I'm not really doing anything today. I'm staying home. I'm actually gonna go mow my yard after this with a full face of makeup. Whatever. Our family's coming over later. My boyfriend Danny, his mom, and his little sister come, and his sister just had a baby, our little niece. So they're coming over and bringing her to see us. I got to hold her for a couple minutes in the hospital, but that was it. We haven't seen her since the day she was born, so I'm excited to see her again. I mean, she's just born a few days ago, but still, I'm excited. But anyway, yeah, I'm not like doing this makeup for any occasion. I'm just chilling at home, and this makeup that I do is probably going to be a little much for that, but that is okay, because it's kind of how I roll anyway, so yeah. Show yourself, take only what you need from it. Send me up dreams on it. Okay, so my eyebrows are on, and we are, of course, going to start off with our Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion, and just dab some of that on both eyelids and kind of rub it in. But yeah, it's my baby. Okay, so what are we gonna do first? I think I really want to play with these greens today. I don't know what I want to use as a transition shade. Let's swatch Ashes again real quick, because I'm thinking... See, a lot of glitter pays off that way with your finger, and I don't know if I want a bunch of glitter in my crease. I don't know if I'll get that much with a brush, though. But that gray would make a really pretty transition color. And you know what, honestly? The green glitter that's in it would go well with the rest of the green I'm going to do in this look, and I break rules, so I think I'm just going to put that in my crease. So, yeah. Starting off with Ashes, this gray shade with green glitter. Just like in the last look, I'm going to start off with my little crease brush. It is the BMX 430 crease brush by Moda Brushes. I'm just going to take a little bit of that on the tip of the brush and start it over here in the outer corner and work it into the crease. Yeah, so far I'm actually not getting any glitter payoff with this brush. Like, I see it at first when I first touch the brush to my eye, but then as soon as I go over it again one way or the other, the glitter's not there anymore, which I'm not super upset about for this look. I'm curious to see if you use a wet brush and kind of stipple it on like this, if you would keep any of that glitter, because it could be kind of cool. It could be really cool for a lot of looks. For what I'm doing right now, like I said, I don't really care if it stays or not. And I'm honestly totally fine with the glitter just being pretty in the packaging and the payoff just being the gray color, because I don't know, I feel like this is a really pretty transition shade. I personally really like using gray as a transition shade. So, yeah, I don't know, I'm okay with it. If I use this shadow, this shade, and also Revelation, the brown one with the gold glitter that I didn't get payoff from the other day, then I will definitely let you guys know. I'll probably do a tutorial showing you how to get it or something, but as of right now, just using them with dry brushes and applying them the way I would any other shade, I'm not getting any glitter payoff from Ashes and Revelation. But again, I'm not really upset about it. I know I want to use Exodus on my lid. I'm trying to debate what else I want to do. I kind of think maybe Vestment, maybe, gosh, I don't know. Let me swatch these two together and see how they look. So we're going to swatch Exodus, which is this lime green shade, and then Vestment is teal. So I'm not sure if it's gonna show up green enough or if it's gonna be too blue. Try to do it where you guys can see. So there's Exodus, and there's Vestment. Vestment is definitely a blue-green, but I think they do look pretty cool together. I'm curious about how Ministry looks in with that too. Oh, that's a really neat color profile. I might go in with all three of those somehow. I haven't really decided what I'm going to do yet. Let's go in with Exodus first, even though I usually work from the outer corner in. I'm going to do it backwards right now, just because that's the only color that I'm currently positive I'm using. So, yeah. And I'm going to go in with, again, this round, dense little, the one I called a packing brush from Glam and Beauty. And I'm going to go in with Exodus on my lid. I think for now I'm just going to put it on my entire lid. Like right up to the crease. Not into the crease, but just to right up under it. So the payoff with this color is a lot better than I was expecting, honestly. It's a really, really light, I mean, it's a bright color, but it's almost like, this isn't going to make sense because it's not really such a thing, but think about like a pastel version of lime green, if that makes sense. Like, it's very lime green, but it's very almost kind of muted. I don't know if that's going to make any sense to you guys, but anyway, it's a light enough color that I was kind of expecting it to not pay off this well. I'm actually really impressed, and I feel like if I put some kind of white base down, like a white gel liner or something, it would show up ridiculously bright. But right now, the only base that I have at all on my lid is just that Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion, and this is really, really pigmented and really showing up really well, and that excites me. Okay, cool beans. I feel like just that shade and the gray looks really freaking cool together, to be honest. Maybe I won't go ham with a bunch of other colors. I think what I'm going to do, I think I am going to go in with Vestment, but I don't think I'm going to do Ministry. Did I even show you guys Exodus? I don't think I did. Okay, so that's Exodus in the pan. That's the shade that I just put on my lid. And now we're going to go in with Ministry. Not Ministry. That's the blue one, is Ministry. Vestment. This like teal shade here is the one we're going to go in with now. And I just cleaned off my brush. I'm going to use the same brush for this. This is a super shimmery one, so I'm excited to see how this works with the dry brush. I like it. Let's see how well it blends with a matte shade. Oh wow. I will say that is the part of this palette that I've been the most impressed with and excited about, is how well the mattes and the shimmers blend together. Oh, what I'm using to blend, I know I told you guys in the first part of this, but it's the same, just that Tarte eyeshadow brush that I've been using to blend. I definitely was really satisfied with how well a dry brush worked. And it looks like Vestment and Chalice, that shimmery kind of bronzy gold shade that I used on my lid in the last look, it looks like they're a pretty darn similar formula. They feel really the same. Obviously I don't know if they're the same formula or not, but I mean at first glance I would assume that they are. And I did use a wet brush with setting spray to apply Chalice to my lid. In the last look I didn't use it dry at all. I swatched it dry, but I didn't, you know, actually apply it to the look dry. So that's something to note, just that I'm using a similar formula now with a dry brush, and it looks honestly just as nice. So you probably don't need to use a wet brush for any of these shades in here, even the shimmer shades. I'm gonna go back in with my crease brush, and this seems kind of intimidating because I don't want like a ton of that black in my crease, and this brush is obviously a lot bigger, but I'm just gonna try to only concentrate it right on the very tip. It is kind of a dome shaped pointed brush, so I'm just gonna get the tiniest little bit And again, just start it there. Okay, there I can see a little bit of payoff. I'm going to start working it into the crease. Again, only taking it half, maybe a little over halfway into the crease. Not super far. I'm just going to keep getting little bits of black and building it up, because having to build it up is obviously better than having it explode all over your eye. I don't know why I just blended that all the way over. Do you see this? I blended it all the way into the inner corner on this eye, and I didn't mean to. Okay, cool. Well, I don't feel like starting over again, so I guess that's what we're doing now. I just cannot focus today. It's too early for me to be recording. This is what happens when I try to record in the morning. So I'm going to take my blending brush, and I'm really going to try to blend that out a lot on the inner corner, especially because I do want it to be a little lighter in there. Man, this Exodus shade is just, it pops. I love it so much. And I'm going to go in with Amen, that cream shade that I used in the first look. And I'm going to put that under my brow bone. The same brush. And then, of course, take my blending brush and just kind of melt that with all that crazy darkness. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave it like this for now. I am going to do my eyeliner and the rest of my face makeup, and then we will come back and finish the eye look off. Okay, so I finished the rest of my face makeup and I put some lipstick on. Time to finish up this eye look. I did, like I said, I added my winged eyeliner, and then I put some white eyeliner in my waterline and just a little bit of black underneath the outer corner. Like I said in the other look, if you want to know all of the products that I used for this look, they'll be listed on the pictures of this look on my Instagram. So, follow me. Anyways, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this little angled brush that has a spoolie on the end that I use to do my eyebrows. It says You're Beautiful on it. I don't know if that's the brand. It says You're Beautiful Brow and Spoolie. I don't know if You're Beautiful is the brand or if that's just something it says on the brush. I got this at Kmart for like $4. So, yeah. But anyway, cleaning it off. I'm just going to go in with the same colors I used on my eye and do them in the same order underneath. So I'm going to start off with Exodus and put that under the inner corner of my eye. Well, not the inner corner, but you know what I mean. Next to the inner corner, I guess I should say. And I really, really want this color to pop, so I'm going to try to really pack a lot of it on there. Then I'm going to go in with Vestment and start at about the halfway point and just pull that toward the back. And then I'm going to go in with Sabbath. Did I even show you guys the black shade? I don't know if I did or not. In case I didn't. There it is. The black shade is called Sabbath. That is obviously the same black that I used on my lid and crease and whatnot. So I'm going to take a little bit of that and just put that on the outer corner, right under where I put that black eyeliner. Just because I like to help transition whatever colors I'm using on my bottom lashes, lash line. I like to help like blend them in with my wing with a little bit of black or just a dark shadow in general. I'm going to take my blending brush and try to blend those together so that the line underneath is a little softer, and so that there's just a bit of a smoother transition between the colors. Okay, so there's that. I unfortunately do not have lashes right now, so that makes me sad because Lord knows this look could definitely use them, but I'm just going to throw on some mascara and I will be back to give you my final thoughts on this palette. Alright guys, here is the second look, all finished and completed. Hey guys, so it is 12:30 a.m. the night after, technically, that I filmed the second look. I'm editing the video right now, it's right there, and I just realized that I didn't film an outro, because I'm a really good YouTuber. So yeah, I'm sorry that I look like poo and that I'm recording this on my phone right now, but there had to be an outro. So anyways, I just wanted to give you guys my final thoughts on the Saint Sinner palette. I mean, I think you guys know just from watching the video how I feel about it. I love it. I'm amazed at the pigmentation of all of the colors, the payoff, how well they blend together, especially how well the metallics and the mattes blend together, how smoothly and richly the metallic shades apply. They are out of this world, so much better than any other shadow that I've ever tried of any brand. It's my favorite ever. I love it so much. So if you guys haven't been able to get one of these palettes yet and you want one, definitely go to Kat Von D Beauty's website and click on this palette and go ahead and click on the email me when it's back in stock option, because I promise you it's worth it. If the color palette inside is something that you are drawn to and you think you'll get good use out of, definitely get it. The quality is absolutely there. You guys know that I cannot afford to spend a bunch of money on makeup all the time. I would not ever in a million billion years for any amount of money, even though this isn't sponsored because they don't know I exist, but like I would never recommend or put my word or my name or my face behind a product that I did not 110% believe in and love, and I love this product so much. So yeah, definitely give it a try if you are interested in it. And I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video because it is late. I need to finish editing, I need to get a thumbnail going, and I need to start uploading this, and then I need to go to bed. So let me know what you guys think about this. I do have a Smoky Eye tutorial and my full face routine coming out soon. That'll be like foundation, concealer, contour, highlight, that whole kind of stuff.